Okay, so first, the products I would recommend for doing very clean stripes are thick consistency gels. So some examples I have is this Dino Nail Lacroix poster gels. Comes in this set and it's like a very thick consistency, if you can see. So thick consistency gels are like really good for stripes because it won't like flood, or the lines will just be really crisp. I also use the MPA palette most of the time. I've had this one for like 4 years, more than 4 years I think. Yeah, and it's still pretty full. I still have the refills. And then yeah, these ones are really thick and I mix the colors a lot, so yeah. And this one is non-wipe as well, so you can do chrome isolation with that. And these days for white, I have also been using this pre-gel French white, which is really thick as well. Let me show you like that. You can't really see, but yeah, it's a really thick and opaque white gel. I also use the Venalisa matte gels. These. For this white, I think it's very thick consistency, which is really good for doing stripes. But for this white, I don't think it is as opaque as this one. That's why I prefer this one these days. But the black is really good. And if you cure this one for like 15 seconds, you can use it for like chrome isolation. Yeah. Okay, so in this demonstration today, I'm going to be using this French white one. And also the products, the brushes that I recommend, I've been using these ones from SV Nail. I've bought these 3 with my own money. And they come in like different lengths. So this one's the longest one, I think. Yeah. And this really short one. Yeah, this is the second longest one. Here's the nail that I'm gonna be working on today. So usually if you have painted a color, it'll be best to wipe off the inhibition layer first, which is like the tacky layer, so that it's easier to draw the lines. When you use like really thick gels like this, I only open like a small opening because that's really all you need. Just dip your brush in there, and then I like to just coat the bristles with it and wipe any excess off. You don't want any like big chunks to be on the brush anywhere. Yeah, just twist it. So let's say you want to draw a line from the top to the bottom. What I like to do is put the brush at the top, and then instead of focusing like my eyeball looking here all the way down, I like to focus on the end point. So that I start here. You can mark out the top and bottoms first. Okay, then put your brush here at the top, and then just look towards your end point and draw the line. Yep. So it's not very clean right now. I'm just gonna go in another time. I don't recommend drinking coffee before this because my hand is low-key shaking right now. But like, yeah, that's how you get a line. Let me just do another example from the side of the nail here. The sides are harder because like you usually tend to like go inwards or outwards. Yeah, so mark the start and end points of the nail, of the stripe I mean. I think it's here. And then coat the brush again. Make sure there's enough gel on it so that you can do it in one stroke and you don't have to keep going back and coating your brush. So just start from the top and drag it down. Make sure you apply like even pressure all over the stripe, so you get something like this. Let me do another one. Okay, if you want to do it from across the nail, let's do like this. Start here. What I like to do when doing it across the nail, start from, let's say here is the left side, draw a line that is not straight. 1 second. So to clean up stripes, just take a piece of tissue, the corner, and just wipe it like an eraser. Okay, so let's go in again. Go from the side, pull it in, and then once it thins out in the middle, I like to go on the other side and then connect it like that. Then you can go in and thicken the middle part. Okay, so you get something like that. Okay, so now that it's cured, you get this. And then sometimes when you want to do like those checkered designs where there's lots of different colored stripes layering over each other, sometimes when you layer the gel, it gets like thick. So what I like to do is just take a clear base coat. For this nail, I don't have like a lot going on right now, so if I were to just do another stripe, it should be clean. But if let's say I have a lot of stripes going on and they're all like kind of thick, the next color I put on, if I go over this line, it won't be super smooth. There might be like a little bumps. Just to even everything out again, so you get the smooth layer to work on, and then your stripes will look really clean no matter how many layers you put. So now that it's done curing, I want to wipe off the tacky layer first. For my next stripe, I'm going to use the MPA palette. I'm just going to use this, I don't know, this dark purple. Coat the brush with it. Oh my gosh, my palette is really not the prettiest. But yeah, that's my problem. And then just do the same thing for the nail. Want to start at the top, draw a line, top to bottom, even pressure, and you got your line. And then I'm going to do one across also. Like this is how my brush looks like. It's like evenly coated with the color. So from side to side, let's just do here. Even pressure. Dip it again. Just connect it, and there you go. That's how you get nice clean stripes.